Hi, Carmen. Yeah, I was looking at your questions about the Zoom. Yeah, the Zoom is pretty good. There's a lot of ways to lecture your stuff, but I thought Zoom would be the one that would be, if you haven't done videoing of things, Zoom's a good one to start with because then you can get familiar with it and use it to do for office hours and things with your class. So there is a limit to the gigabytes. I was looking for it on the website, and I believe I don't see it, but I believe it's 100 gigabytes is the max we're allowed to have a video stored. But and it depends on how long you want to store them there. So for example, per 100. But then after a while, the older things, for like from April 23rd, I could delete that from the cloud storage of Zoom, and then I would have more gigabytes available out of the 100 gigabytes. And also, once you go to more here, you can download any of this. And I downloaded this one because I like to keep track of my lectures. This was the one lecture I did on Zoom. All my other lectures I uploaded to um, YouTube. And if you download it, and I did, it was this file that then I could save on my computer. But these other ones, these were office hours. I didn't feel like I needed to save a hard copy on my, or whatever, copy on my computer. So, but I can download any of them. Yep. How long does Zoom store the media? I don't know. But if you're concerned, if it's a video you want to reuse, I would just always download it. And you can have, they can add up on your computer as well. So it's a good idea to buy a little backup drive to hook into your computer to not bog down your computer. And then, yeah, I like to ask the students questions, and I think some of them that weren't answering, they could have been embarrassed, but my class I used that like Socratic method on ground all the time. So every student has answered me throughout the year a lot. So I don't think it maybe was that. I think it was more of sometimes they forget to unmute their mic or they walk away from a minute. So I don't feel hurt by it if they don't answer. I just go to the next student. I just try my best to keep them the most engaged as possible. And some of them are better than others, but just do your best. And then, yeah, well, that's what I did. I made up my lectures. And I have a YouTube channel I can show you here. This was the lecture before. So here's my lecture from Monday. Here's last Wednesday, last Monday, blah, 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 down the line, right? So, and it's kind of cool when you upload them to YouTube because then you can see like I've got a lot of views on this one. I can go into details on it, analytics, and I can see how many students are viewing it. And I have about 47 students. So I've got a lot of views here, 108. I think that number might be like if a student watches half of it and then comes back and watch half of it on their laptop and then come watch another half on their phone. That counts as 2 views. So possibly it could be students at other schools watching it too, but I don't know if it's that case. But it's kind of nice to have. I like the YouTube things. I haven't tried anything else. I started with YouTube when this whole coronavirus thing hit because I figured it can handle a lot of stuff that's been around for a while and I didn't know about other things. So yeah, there's that. And then, sorry, I'm rambling here. Yeah, it was a 4-hour long thing there. That was a review. But some of it was like I pause and I say, here, work on this problem. And students are coming and going through that one too. So I just did it. Last lecture of the year. And I'm thinking about actually next semester I'll make them in shorter blocks. But anyways, so when I click on this, if a student, this is pretty cool about Zoom, if they want to find a particular subject, they don't want to listen to all 3 hours and 51 minutes, they probably don't, you can go over here and search the transcript. A transcript is automatically generated from what it listens to your video. It probably has errors in it, but the thing that's nice about it is I can look for like a particular topic intro. I thought this would be a good way to do this. Oh, I found it. When you get better reception, let me know, and blah, blah, blah. So it can, the first time I've used this too. Yeah, so I can look for keywords. Oh, retro again. So Ahmad asked about that. Yeah, so you're true. A 3.5-hour video is too long, but that wasn't like a normal lecture. That was a review. Start a Zoom meeting and record it. So I remember I had searched my email to get the link to sign up for the Zoom account, and then once I did, I downloaded the software to my computer, and you could download it to your phone, the app. It's easy. And then I just click on New Meeting. And then at this point, here I am, join with computer audio, and I could add participants, but I don't need to right now. I'm just going to record. So I just hit the record button, and right now it is recording.
Is being recorded.
It's recording now to the cloud, which I can later download if I like, or just link that cloud video to my students. And then another thing that's cool is I can be up at my whiteboard in the garage here, right? And then if I want to show them something on my computer, I come down to this area right here. Why am I blanking out? Share screen. Here we go. So I can share the screen or a whiteboard or something. And then I usually do the share screen because then I can say, oh, we're going to look over at the lecture videos and remember, like there's something, another link in here, like, oh, remember this video we talked about before, the GCMS splitting or whatever, just showing them something on the computer. So, and then I hit stop record when I want to go back to the normal screen. And then at any point, like if it's a delay in the lecture or whatever your video, you could pause it and then start again, and those two clips are put together into one video file. And then so here I'll stop it now, and then say stop recording.
The recording has stopped.
And then it says you will get an email notification when the cloud recording is ready. So it does take a couple minutes for this video to process online. So if I went right now to look for it, I'll show you. It'll say it's processing. Yeah, processing recording. So it only takes maybe like 5 minutes, and then after that 5 minutes are up, I can click on the more to download it, like I said, or just share it like this. Like here, I'll share this other one. So this is kind of a weird thing. So they updated this software this semester, so this clipboard thing changed. See how it says copy link to clipboard? I don't really like the way it works now, because now when you do that, I'll show you. I'll go to like a Word file. So what I do is I'll copy the link into a Word doc, and then I will copy out that part of it that I can paste into email as a single thing without all this other stuff.